Okay, very good.
Okay, perfect. So I know that you are also play music and sings outside the movie. I was singing as a dwarf. Difficult during the initial scene that everybody sings, all the dwarfs.
I mean, I was really pleased that they'd been brave enough to use one of Tolkien's songs, because Tolkien really writes a lot of songs throughout all of his literature. So I was embracing it and looking forward to it. And he also describes the sound that a dwarf makes when he sings. He calls it the deep-throated singing of the dwarf. So I knew the kind of sound that I wanted to create, and I worked on the song for a few days, and we found a pitch which resonated in the belly rather than the throat. And I listened to a lot of Russian choral music to find a sound that was specific. But it is a very sacred song. I think it's a mantra, and it's almost like a way of seducing Bilbo to come on the quest with us, because we know that he's reticent. So yes, it was really enjoyable to perform. Yeah.
I was to enter a franchise that there were people that were there 10 years ago, and then there were you and the others that were new. I was build all the things inside when you were shooting. It was easy, or Jan Holm was there, also McKellen. How did you find this?
Well, you know, you're entering a place that is familiar to the world. Middle-earth had been seen really vividly in Peter Jackson's trilogy. So you go there with a sense of trust, because you know that he's going to get it right, and he loves Middle-earth, and I think that he absolutely created the Middle-earth that appealed to many, many people. And it was great to have those familiar faces there, because it was almost as if they were blood vessels connecting oxygen into our new story. So all of those elements really kind of rooted our characters in the same world that they lived in. So having Gollum in our story, having Elrond in our story, Galadriel, and you know, of course, in the second film we return and have Legolas connecting us, so that it brings the two films together as one piece.
And did you feel on your shoulder the burden of this? Because you are like Aragorn in the first movie. You are the man who leads all the company. So as a character and as an actor, you have this burden, and it was.
Yes, and I felt that. I find it very difficult to command myself in a very busy situation, but I wanted Thorin to inspire loyalty in his dwarves rather than command them. So I found different ways of doing that, but actually one of the inspirations is Peter himself, because that's how he runs his film set, and people return to him to work again and again and again, and he really inspires loyalty by the way that he works, and he's a quiet man. He doesn't raise his voice, and I think that I found that very inspiring.
And do you know that as an actor, this is a great challenge, because the popularity that gives this kind of movies enormous. You can anymore take the underground, I think. So how do you manage this popularity when you go outside and everybody say, "Oh yes, you are the man"?
I fully intend to take the underground again, because I don't really think I look like that guy too much. So I reckon I might get away with it. And I'm 6'2.5", and he's 5'2", so there's a chance I might get away with it if I don't grow my hair too long. I don't know. We'll see.
And have you thought about the post-Hobbit? What do you want to do? Do you have projects? Because it was 2 years' work, this movie.
Yeah.
There is a future.
Well, yes. I mean, I've just wrapped on a film called Black Sky, which is a disaster movie about a tornado. It's found footage, so it has a sort of a cinematic edge to it, which I've never seen before. But of course, we go back next year to finish working on The Hobbit, which is really exciting. It means we have to go back into training to get the physical strength and stamina back. But it'll be great to finally end Thorin's tale and Bilbo's tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think to have a tattoo as the other company made? You know, all the actors of the first trilogy make the same tattoo because they finished all together.
Yeah, we did talk about tattoos, but we ended up having a dwarf ring made. Weta created an incredible piece of jewellery with an inscription on the inside, because the dwarves are a hidden, secretive race, so we decided to put the inscription on the inside. But
good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, and
welcome.
the best for you.
Nice
Thanks.
to meet you.
Thanks for that,